The US President Trump's latest wave of tariffs has triggered widespread economic unrest across continents, from European capitals to Asian financial hubs. Markets are in a flux, and governments are racing to shield their economies from the fallout. Brazil, South Africa, and Canada are pursuing diplomatic avenues to diffuse tensions, while trade negotiations with China and India hang in the balance. Mohammad Absarul Hassan unpacks the far-reaching consequences of the Trump administration's aggressive trade stance.
US President Donald Trump's aggressive tariff policies continue to rattle global markets. From Europe to Asia, stock indices have been witnessing choppy sessions and supply chains are reeling under pressure. The White House's decision to impose sweeping tariffs has deepened concerns over global trade stability. After 3 straight sessions of losses, European markets managed a slight recovery on Monday. However, Swiss stocks dropped to their lowest level in over 3 months, reacting to the steep 39% tariff imposed by the US on imports from Switzerland.
The
DAX started this trading week on a positive note, but this is due to the fact that we saw significant declines last week and there is a small recovery effect this morning, if you will. It has taken a short break from this trend, which tends to be characterized by nervousness. The issue of tariffs is driving the stock markets, and there seems to be no let-up in sight. Uncertainty is usually a bad advisor.
In South America, Brazil is trading carefully. President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva acknowledged the limits of confrontation with Washington, emphasizing the need for diplomatic restraint amid unfolding tariff tensions.
For example, in this fight we are having now with the United States tariff, I have a limit to my fight with the American government. I cannot say everything that I think I should say. I have to say what is possible to say.
South Africa has moved quickly to protect its domestic industries from the impact of a 30% tariff slapped on the exports by Washington. The government has announced financial aid packages and exemptions from certain local regulations to cushion the blow.
The US is South Africa's third biggest trading partner, with the European Union and China being the first and second largest trading partners. The US accounts for 7.5% of our global exports. Thus, we will continue to engage the US with a view to conclude a deal that advances the interests of both countries. South Africa seeks to conclude deals that promote value addition and industrialization, rather than extractive relations that deprive the country of the ability to beneficiate our mineral wealth by mimicking extractive colonial-era trade relations.
North of the border, Canada has also come under the tariff scanner, facing a 35% duty on its exports to the US. Prime Minister Mark Carney has indicated that discussions with President Trump are expected soon, and he remains optimistic.
Canada's strong. We can give ourselves far more than anyone can take away. We're building this great country. I just met with the Premier, building BC, building Canada, building in a Canadian way, building sustainably, building together, building positively, and that's what we're going to do. And yes, we'll come to something with the Americans, something constructive with the Americans.
Across Asia, countries like China and India are also treading cautiously in the wake of the US trade policies. While neither has reached a deal with Washington yet, both are deeply engaged in negotiations, seeking to de-escalate tensions and safeguard their economic interests. With Mohammad Absarul Hassan, Amit Mukherjee for DD India.